Hello, family. This is a queen who cares for you. And I'm just gonna make this a quick, short video. But I was on YouTube tonight. It's about 12:30 a.m. here. I was on my computer doing some work. Had a lot of stuff to do, and I ran across this man. He's a well-known YouTuber. I forgot his name, but when I think his name, I will put it in the description, and you can go look at his video. And just what I was saying earlier when I made the video about Mexico, he just he confirmed it everything on his video. It was a lady. He had a lady. I think he had two guest speakers on there, and she was saying the same thing I said. She said with all this happening, she said she don't even much want to go to Mexico. And I feel the same way. That's why I feel, hey, it confirms. That was the confirmation right there. One thing about me, I am very intuitive. Intuitive. I spend a lot of time alone. I changed the way I eat. I don't eat red meat, and I don't eat no. I haven't eat red meat in over 20-something years. So, and now I'm cleaning up my act with food. I'm exercising, and I'm growing. I haven't. I was always a spiritual person, but I feel now that I have ascended to a higher level in my spirituality, and I am very spirit. And the universe downloads stuff in my spirit. And I always say, when you feel something right in your gut, your intuition will let you know that it's the God in you telling you, uh, is it a go or is it a not? Should you go forward or should you go backwards to the side or whatever? Just like I said, you can go to some place and you get that funny feeling. And you say, you know what? I don't need to be here. I don't think I'm gonna stop at this gas station. I don't think I'm gonna stop at this store. I don't think I want to go over to that person's house or whatever, because that's your higher self telling you, uh, protecting you and telling you right from wrong. And hey, common sense plays a part in it too. And what made it so bad in the video, the man said the lady that went to get the tummy tuck, her mother told her, I don't think you should go over there. And she said, oh, I'm okay, I'll be safe. And look what all happened. Two lives got taken, and let's see what Mexico do about that. They already didn't give us, as I said in my previous video, they already didn't give us justice for Shanquella Robinson. So what's going to happen in that role? How is uh Mexico going to handle that? How, and matter of fact, how America going to handle that? Because they got killed over there. Now, this is a different situation here, because maybe they'll handle this a little better or quicker, because these two people got killed by Mexicans over there. So maybe this will go quicker than the one where Shanquella Robinson, she got killed by her so-called friends in while they was visiting Mexico. So I believe this one, second one, will play out more quick. Things will be done quicker. But we'll see how this tragedy take place. But it's sad, sad, sad. My condolence goes out for their families. My condolence continue goes out for Shanquella and Robinson and her family. And my condolence continue go out for all those uh, Americans and stuff have lost their life in Mexico while visiting. And just like the man said on his video, he said, a lot of people go over there because they go over there to get veneers. They go there to get all type of medical surgery done, BBLs and tummy tucks and all this kind of stuff, breast reproduction, medical reasons, and their medical the price that they would pay over here is way cheaper in Mexico. But like I say, cheap ain't always good. I always say that. All money ain't good money, and cheap is not always good. And I feel in my spirit, I really feel heavy in my spirit. Even before I seen it, I didn't. Now, mind me, I told when I made that video, I ain't. Only thing I heard of was the two. The 4 people that went to visit Mexico, and 2 of them came back alive, and 2 got killed. But before I even heard that, I still was I still was bothering my spirit about Mexico. I really was. I really was. I'm really right now. I'm really troubling my spirit with Mexico. I don't want. I don't want to have. And when I looked at that video to this afternoon, the first part of the night, what I felt was confirmation. No, hey, if I go on a cruise, I will say it again. If I go on a cruise and stop in Mexico, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna walk around the port. That's if I want to walk around the port. I probably won't get off the boat. I'll probably just stay on there, relax, and enjoy the scenery and the amenities. Go get my toes and pedicure and nails and all that did and massage, and let me stay right there until you get ready to sail somewhere else. Now, mind you, it's a lot of other, a lot of these places is dangerous. A lot of these places is dangerous. You got to know, you got to know where you're going, and that particular place where they was going at, that was a danger zone. And I don't know if they did the research, read up on it, what. And like the lady was saying, that a lot of times when people come for these different medical surgery and all this stuff, dental work and all, they have a medical bus to pick them up and take them straight to the place. But I don't know what the case that was. I really don't. So, I mean, I'm going to look into it more. Maybe y'all want to research it as well. But I tell you, if you plan on going to Mexico, find out what parts you need to stay away from. And this guy told, it was another guest on there, and he was saying that even if you speak Spanish, you still can get yourself in a messed up situation. He said even if you speak in Spanish, you still can get in a messed up situation, and you got to know, what areas is where you going and your surroundings and all that. He said it's dangerous over there, dangerous. And I'm quite sure all of Mexico is not like that. It's probably just different parts and stuff like that. That's true enough. But you know what? With all that going on over there like that, you don't know who you. Hey, I'm saying even you get in a car with somebody when they pick you up at one of them ports and all that. Who's the nose to say they go keep? They say a lot of kidnapping going on. Who's to say you can get in? You can get in that darn car and that person can take you somewhere where you like. Well, dog, how long it take gonna get to where we going? And it was a lady. She not too long ago. Matter of fact, it was it was a lady went to Mexico. I heard this on the cruise news. I forgot which one of those YouTube was talking about it, but I remember the situation. This man, she asked him, did he take cash, and he said no. And he took her somewhere, some remote place, and he stopped and said he not going nowhere until she paid with a credit card. And then by her scared, and she wanted to get where she was to meet up with her other friend, which that was a bad situation, going by yourself and all that kind of stuff. Why you ain't just people just like I say, sometimes common sense is not that common. And she had to end up using her credit card. He overcharged her. When she got found out where she going, she told them what happened. She was able to stop the payment on and all that kind of stuff. So good thing she didn't. Hey, he didn't take her nowhere that the whole heart. They say it's a lot. That they say it's a lot of kidnapping going on in Mexico. Because I say right now, I advise y'all, if y'all going to Mexico, y'all better stay to that port and walk around, take some pictures or whatever, and get the heck on back on your boat and say, hey, see you, but I wouldn't want to be you. I ain't got to go home, but I get to get the hell out of here. That's the way I look at it. I am telling you, because Mexico is a hot little place now. It's hot, and like I said, every place has its places where you got to stay away from stuff like that. But right now, there's a lot going on in Mexico. I'm telling you, man. You know, I really feel it in my spirit. There's a lot going on, and you need to stay your behind away from Mexico. You know, like I said, you go on a cruise, hey, you'll be safe, you'll be fine, but don't get to wandering around and going places you ain't got no business going, and you don't know nothing about it. You don't go in countries and wander around. And like I just seen where this man, a businessman, he was from Georgia. He lived in Carnegie, Georgia, which is not too far from me, probably about maybe 40 minutes from me, Conyers, Georgia. I used to live in Conyers, Georgia. Real nice suburb area, you know, very nice area, nice and quiet and everything. And it's you can basically sleep with your windows open and all that, because I used to do it when I lived there. But he lived in that area, but he went on a business trip to Louisiana to see some, I think some co-worker play basketball in some type of tournament game or whatever. But anyway, he never made it back to his hotel. They found him dead. Somebody was using his I think they say after the game he had stopped by some club, and I guess he stayed there till about 11:30. You don't know who was watching him, who was talking to him. You don't know if you in a place you ain't never been, and you shouldn't be out by yourself like that anyway. I'm telling you. That's why I tell you. You know, I was telling my daughter the other day. I say, I'm practicing all the rules of each religion. Christian, don't have sex before you get married. Don't have sex before you get married. The Muslim, be in the house before dark. Rastafari, eat healthy as possible. I'm putting it all together and create my own little a Queen Who Cares community, and I play by my own rules and regulations. And like I say, you got to do what you got to do to keep yourself safe out here. You really do. You have to do what you got to do to keep yourself safe. I try to run all my errands in the daytime. At nighttime, I'm in my house. And hey, right here in my bed, I just got off the couch. I was on my computer for about 3 or 4 hours. I don't have to be to work tomorrow until 1, and so I got time enough to sleep, and so I'm just on the computer just thinking, and things downloading my spirit. Just like I say, I have grown. I have um ascended to another level in my life, and when my spirit tell me something right, hey, something right. Like Barnaby Jones used to say, an old stick call I used to look at. He was a detective. Y'all probably don't know nothing. I'm telling my age, but I don't care. But he used to say something in the milk ain't too clean. And Keith Sweat say something, 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 something just ain't right. And it's true about Mexico. Something is just ain't right over there. It's sure not. Now, Miami, it got a lot of luxurious places and spas, and I mean all exclusives and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you want to go over there, hey, I can hook you up to go over there and everything. But I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you to be safe. Please, please, please be safe, because I want you to come back and in one piece. And so I just felt compelled to piggyback off the first video I made about Mexico. And I'm not bashing Mexico. Like I say, it's a beautiful place. I visited in 2020. I had a good time. I had a marvelous time and everything. And everything went nice. We got there safe and sound, came back safe and sound. Like I said, we had a wonderful time. But I tell you what, right now, I don't know. Right now, and just for not only now, my other got more people got killed, more Americans got killed over there. I tell you, that's just too much. I mean, and you know what, they talking about all of this now, but what about the ones who got killed over there and they ain't much made it public? It just swept it under the swept it under the rug. So with that being said, y'all, I am getting ready to go to bed, and I hope y'all have a good night's sleep. And it's what? It's like 12 o'clock. What time is it? 12 or what? I don't know. It look like it's about 12:15, I think. Well, anyway, but I'm getting ready to end this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Sweet dreams, and don't let the baby bite. Peace, love, and happiness. Okay, let me